that like I like a lot. I mean, the thing is, last year I was at Combo Breaker, and Spabobin was actually having a bit of trouble like funding the trip here himself. So we put up like a little mini tournament fundraiser for him called Journey to the Midwest that people liked a lot. And a few very strong players were there. Obviously, Sinistar was there. I think Moonmaster entered as well. And it was a really fun event online, and then even more fun, getting to play the game offline for I think the first time for me.
All right, give me 1 second. Give me 1 second, chat. All right, hello,
Okay.
hello. Sorry, I have an an unrelated audio issue that I've just solved. Thank you all for coming. No, it's because I hadn't populated over to the scene just yet. This is our second stream here tonight at the Community Lab, and we're so grateful to be bringing you Jackie Chan Fist of Fire. This is one of my favorite games to play on Fightcade. I'm very casual at it, but I think you're gonna really enjoy it. We have a bunch of strong players tonight who are all playing very different characters tonight. Oh, you're not going to be able to make it a combo breaker this year? That's so sad. You're a real killer,
yeah.
Spab.
Spab, you're not the only person I've who's kind of had issues traveling. I definitely understand where you're coming from. It's a shame, but at least we got the one right. This game being at combo breaker at all was just. It was big, it was something I don't think most people had ever expected to happen. So I'm really glad we got to do it the once.
Oh, yeah. All right, we have match calls coming out, so make sure you hop straight into match. I have our first stream match going to be JoePReal versus yanhai. And yeah, I actually didn't know that Joe played this. So it's going to be kind of exciting to see what character he plays, how he plays. I'm really interested. Name 3 characters that Joe knows how to play, and it's not Jackie Chan. Well, my guess is probably Lao, because I've been.
He said Thorsten, Lao, Drunk Jackie.
Yeah,
it's good.
My curse as a player is that whenever I introduce people to this game, they're just like, I think I'm gonna pick up, your nemesis, Lao. And I'm just like, could you pick literally anyone else? Could you please pick a character that I have a positive matchup against? All right, we're hopping into it.
I became a Lao player. I like Thorsten, but Lao's definitely got a bit more sauce going for him. Right.
Game audio is a little quiet, so I'm going to be turning it up right here.
All right, cool. I'm getting in. Yeah, I think both of these players are relatively new. I know Joe has played a lot of games, not sure who yanhai is, but he's coming from Puerto Rico. There's a handful of pretty good fighting game players in Puerto Rico, and whenever you get towards I guess that's Central America, right? But once you get towards Central and South America, you find the most unexpected killers.
All right, Admiral versus Thorsten. This is a pretty typical spread of characters here. Admiral, of course, has some great DPs, a couple of combos that are pretty strong. Thorsten, okay, the pressure. Oh, this teleport at point blank, not going to do much. We're looking for a throw in the corner, but
Thorsten's kind of this unassuming character. He's strong, but he's strong in the way someone like E Honda can be in games.
Yes. Yeah, he's got a very linear kind of neutral, where he wants to represent all of these options that are really strong, but if you know them, if you figure them out, it's very difficult for Thorsten to play around a reactive opponent. There's also a lot of chip. Thorsten has a hard time dealing with other people's specials. So Lao will chip him out all the time.
Taunts. I love the taunts in this game. The taunt and the meter charge are really nice features. Kills with the throw.
Alrighty. Wheel kick over. We whiff. Joe's not really getting... Okay, the triple OTG. Okay, yanhai.
Yeah, the wake up kicks you gotta watch out for.
That would have been so funny if it comboed, but okay. We're getting some plus frames. Oh, jump away.
Yeah.
I'm not sure if the jump away is really going to be helping us much here. Yanhai.
It's been a while. If you block Thorsten's sweep from max range, can Admiral still punish? I feel like yes.
I actually don't know, if I'm being honest. Oh, the teleport in place.
Oh, I'm not sure if that's what he wanted.
No!
Teleport's kind of weird. Ooh, chasing?
I thought the timer scam would be real.
Yeah, the teleport's kind of weird because it's based on like your relative distance from the opponent. And I don't know if Joe's entirely familiar with that.
Yeah.
It's not just like a fixed back teleport for a teleport.
So there's light and heavy teleport. Light just teleports you in place, and heavy will put you on the other side, the same distance.
Ooh, that low crush there was really clutch from yanhai.
All right, Joe in a little bit of trouble here.
Should be dead. No, misses the OTG. Yeah, good super. With really solid matching in this game, it can be hard for them to get OTGs on you. I definitely felt that against like the top players of this game.
Yeah. I've definitely, when I'm playing against Sinistar or Spab, I typically only get 1 or 2 OTG hits at most. Where against other players, I might be getting 3.
Yep,
hey,
like
Joe's
that.
showing us plasma.
You can kind of hedge your bets by doing like most characters crouching light kicks, a few standing light kicks as well will OTG, less damage, but sometimes getting 3 of those is better than getting 1 sweep.
I think Joe's really feeling it here in neutral, so all of Thorsten's specials are pretty minus on block. It's very difficult for Thorsten to, represent himself in neutral in like a responsible way using his specials. So like blocked jackknife, blocked plasma, even plasma on hit. Your spacing has to be exactly right if you want to hit someone with plasma and not get punished so severely by Admiral. However, this wake-up attack... Oh no! Oh, that's so tragic that he fell out of the up kicks. yanhai, now on match point. Okay, we put out the stop sign. This game is
incredible. It's kind of like... It's hard to even imagine how they come up with all this, because it's like, this is a digitized fighting game starring Jackie Chan and friends, and you'd expect it to be a lot more Mortal Kombat, but it's so fast.
Yeah, it almost has like an anime kind of pace, which I really appreciate.
Ooh, good DP there.
All right, yanhai advancing. The winner's round 2. And meanwhile, off stream, Spab, Joey going up against Spab. Good luck. That man is a monster. Alrighty. We have another stream match call between trashypanda and ILoveRainbowDash. So trashypanda plays Spiritual Jackie. This is a character that deeply annoys me as a... So like Spiritual Jackie's gimmick is that he's got this like advancing grab. It's like a advancing hit grab. But what can happen is that you'll be like pressing buttons to poke him or like protect your space, because you don't really want him to advance on you, right? But what can happen is like you whiff, and then during your recovery you get thrown for like 40%, and you're just like, man, I get punished for defending myself against the thing. It's like, it's just really, really annoying. All right, here we go.
Looks like we got the game. Yep.
Hyper Jackie.
Characters in this game are all ridiculous. They're very powerful.
For sure.
And all right, yeah. I guess we gotta talk about the boss characters now. The boss characters don't have any crazy moves. They do get an extra juggle point, which can be a big chunk of damage depending on the character. And that basically comes down to like, I think the top 3. So like Admiral Jackie, Drunk Jackie, and Lao have their boss versions banned. Maybe Thorsten. I forget about Thorsten, but
yeah.
Thorsten too.
Only the fairly weak characters do we allow boss characters to be selected. So this one, Black Sam as well.
Right. And Kim-Maree, yeah.
Yes. Yep.
Because it's like there are 8 characters in this game. Most of them, I would say, on average, are strong. There's just a few that are lagging behind.
And Trashy is actually a very prominent player, like constantly hitting the matchmaking in the Jackie channel, in the Jackie server. Probably the player I've played the most in recent memory. And we're waiting on RainbowDash to get back in the game here.
Did we desync? Because I saw him pick Hyper Admiral, which shouldn't be allowed, but I don't know what's going on.
Yeah, I don't quite know what's going on either. It looks like they're not playing. They may be talking in chat. We may have to remake because I
mean, that's one game, but yeah, that'd be unfortunate.
We'll see what they decide. I mean, I have a feeling. Let me double check the fight cage chat. All right, they're not saying anything.
Yeah.
We'll see.
Right, they look to be playing it out. You know, it's not a big deal if someone.
No.
I mean, everyone. You know, a lot of people in this chat kind of know each other. So if they want to play like illegal characters, that's kind of a gentleman's agreement. I don't really care.
Sure. Oh, you see it again. RainbowDash mashing the lights, trying to defend their space, and Hyper Jackie's just like, I'm just gonna swoosh on in here. It's just so annoying.
Yeah, it doesn't believe in all that. All right. We're back to normal Admiral Jackie, who's still like the second best character in the game.
Yes.
It really, the resets. Yeah, that's
oh my
there you
God,
can see Dexter's juggle point. If that wasn't Hyper Jackie, he wouldn't have gotten that second juggle. Wow, the pursuit. Yeah, this game is so fast. And wow, there he goes.
Yep. That's typical. That's a typical match. They're all going to be like that. We'll probably also see an infinite or two before the night is through. Which will be a lot of fun. Oh, getting out of the pursuit.
Backdashes. Yeah. Backdash in game, very invincible, strong option. You got to keep it in your back pocket.
Yeah, definitely. You'll also see some some like dash dancing later tonight, I'm sure. Alrighty. So it looks like Sinistar has already completed the match against Jacob, advancing to winners round 3 or winner semis. It's gonna be me versus yanhai. I'm looking forward to this.
Nice. Yeah, yanhai also an Admiral player, so we'll see what the matchup looks like.
So I am a little rusty. I haven't played in a bit.
Well, go get him.
Go get him. Whoops, there we go.
All right, yeah, I'm getting in there.
Come on.
Okay, the game finally loaded for me. Let me see if you're not slightly... Oh, you're ahead of me. Alright, let me try joining that again. Right. Good super coming out from yanhai. He's in a very good position. Time's running out, but time in this game is mad short.
It really is.
Oh, good jab.
It's so fast.
Okay, we're back in there for real. One round on yanhai's end. I've played Thorsten, you know, on and off. His main thing is like he really wants to use like crouching light kick to poke you out. Sometimes try and dash up, go for like overhead or throw. Really well placed bombs here coming from Ratttz. I just kind of call that bomb. I know it's called like flash sword or something. Oh, can't quite punish the super. Oh, yanhai almost gets a low crush here with forward heavy kick. Some of the overheads in this game are pretty unruly. You can just kind of use them as counter pokes just as well as overheads. Right. In the corner. Dashes out.
Oh,
good overhead from Ratttz.
The trade.
Oh, there's going to be a bit of damage.
That's so sad. I love Admiral players because they're just so belligerent. Like, every single one of them. They're just always pressing.
Yeah, this character is a very funny character, and I like... pretty much everything he has is good. He's also got an air fireball in case you feel like laming it out, but for the most part, it's like having a very strong DP and that dash move for combos. He's really got everything you could ask for in a character in this game. Yep, gets the combo off throw. That's going to do a ton of damage.
Even on block, the chip is just so severe.
Oh, throw into the corner. Good up kicks. The juggles in this game can be a little hard to get the hang of. I mean, they're pretty straightforward, but sometimes the timing on it, you gotta hit them like just when they hit the ground. You don't want to do it too early.
Yeah.
And yeah, you gotta love how Jackie Chan can't die in this game. It's not allowed. I'll get the wake up sweep. Throw into the corner with the mix. Good throw coming from Ratttz. Yeah, throws are instant in this game, so they can be a good defensive option as well. Dang, gets the kill there though. yanhai looking really solid so far. Like I said, this is my first time seeing him play, but you know, people can come from all over and be very good at these games. Oh, good throw from Ratttz. Keeps it simple with the sweep. Goes in there. Is that going to kill? Yes. That was pretty close. Yeah, you really got to watch your feet around Jackie. Although really it's his jab string, but you know, same difference. Character's just very good at like playing neutral and getting a lot of damage off his hits like that. He gets the OTGs that could kill. Oh, mashes out at the right time, but gets the reversal wheel kick, which is pretty unsafe on block.
I can't believe I got that pickup. Unreal.
Oh, let's see it. Wow. Okay, yeah. That very nearly dropped, you're right. Alright. Oh, the cross up? No way, is this gonna kill? Not quite. Also, this game does have stun, but I believe OTGing people resets their stun, so...
It does.
That's one weird quirk about this game that honestly works out in its favor.
I don't know how I feel about the mash to get up. Like, it's a little frustrating.
It's definitely like an old game thing that you have to deal with. Makes a lot of sense, but if you're mashing too hard, you can like choose the OTG, you know, wake up attack you don't want. Okay, those sweeps were putting in work though. I think if you landed like 2 more of those, that could have been hit. Thorsten sweep, a very good button, although he can't cancel it, I don't think, so... That kind of leaves you in like a 0 neutral situation that is not always what you want against some of these characters. Cool, picks up the punish with super. Oh, this could be it for Ratttz if yanhai gets the OTG, does not.
Oh, it's so spooky. It's so difficult to advance because Thorsten's dash is so slow. So unless you put the Fear of God in somebody, like they're just not gonna sit still. So well played, yanhai. Thanks for playing. I'm looking forward to my extensive losers run.
It is really difficult to like play when you're behind in this game because any one hit in neutral is going to do like 50% to you.
Mm-hmm. Thorsten in particular can sometimes struggle to play from behind, just because like he has to spend a certain amount of health to play in neutral, right? Because his dash is so slow. A lot of his specials on block are very punishable. It's just sometimes a struggle. Like he's just going to have to sacrifice a little bit of health in order to play neutral. And so if he's behind, some characters can also like chip very efficiently. Like allows fireball is difficult to contest, or M Lion having to block the projectiles all the time. The chip is like really real.
M Lion is so funny. I hope someone plays him. We haven't seen him yet, and there aren't really a lot of dedicated line mains, I don't think, right?
None of them are here. So FSM RCF is the really strong M Lion player
RCF.
who shows up. Yeah.
And I think Funk Dog played him, but you know he's not really active anymore.
Yeah.
I try not to harp on it because people move on from these things. But Funk Dog was like he was such a good player. I feel like he's one of the all-time Fightcade variety greats, and
definitely
he's contributed a lot for sure.
So Sinistar is quite the capable Lao player. Rotates his options extremely fast. Picks up from out of nowhere all the time. But Trashy's looking pretty strong here. Ooh. Yeah. Sinistar dashing forward, looking for a throw, but Trashy's just mashing, so gonna lose to that option.
Yeah, Sinistar out here playing Lao. I love this character. He's like gotta be a top 5 Shoto of all time.
Yes.
Oh, the stun? That's
the
nasty.
Huge stun, yeah. Yeah, Lao can come out of nowhere with huge amount of damage. Just a tremendous amount of damage.
Oh, fireball super juggle. Oh man, if that last fireball had hit, he could have done massive damage off that.
Oh, he froze?
Doesn't matter though. Yeah, you got the reset situation there. That reset is so powerful. It's like you had opened up once and it's 50-50 for the game.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, we're no longer frozen, but the players are no longer moving.
May have been a decent because I saw Sinistar win.
Interesting.
Make sure you like close and open it up again.
I'm gonna rejoin really quick.
Yeah, that's awkward, but this game is one of those very rare games that is not properly emulated. So you work with what you got.
Yeah, I'm actually kind of curious if the M Lion graphics glitch is an emulation problem or just native to the hardware.
Yeah, I feel like you could see maybe there's like some arcade in Japan that has posted footage, but I can't remember off the top of my head.
Oh, what is this aerial combo? I've never seen that from Trashy before. Oh my god. That's sick.
Yeah, and the really ambiguous cross up there that I was impressed that Sinistar blocked. I wouldn't have blocked that.
Uh-huh.
Goes to show you how well these players know their game.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, goes for those simple OTGs, like kick, sweep.
Oh, just in your face super. Little juggle combo. Trashy
yeah, uses super of his own.
Yeah.
You're getting better.
Wow, alright.
Alright. We just throw it out. And then he gets almost the full super while his opponent's on the ground. This character is so funny.
It's on you to mash.
Oh, the dash through cross up, yeah. Oh my god. The pressure's so real. Sinistar really, really turning the screws here.
Yeah, if you all weren't familiar, now you know why this game's first to 3.
Yeah. Oh, Thorsten, really? It does make sense. There are some things that you can stop as Thorsten. Oh my god, that worked? Let's go. Okay, heavy teleport into combo. We're taking the OTGs because we're gonna need the damage. Sinistar knows he can just chill at full screen, charge meter, and hopefully represent DP. Big combo. But up kicks.
Yeah, Thorsten picks a bit of a surprise, but he can definitely do damage if he gets that hit.
Yes. Unfortunately, a little slow in the draw with the teleport. So Sinistar's able to punish. There is kind of like I'm pretty sure you need a certain amount of distance between you and Lau when you teleport. It's pretty, like, unless you read it and you start teleporting before he throws super.
Oh yeah, that's going to be a punish. Let's see how much damage this is. Oh, it drops it. Right, both in kind of a tough situation here. Lots of life. The micrometer charge. Wow.
Yes.
Oh man.
The DP is so fierce. You would love to just bait it and then punish, but it's so difficult to punish. It recovers so fast. Oh my god. Thank you for the games. That was a lot of fun. I have my losers run. We're going to Ratttz losers, where I'm playing against joeyclassic. So hopefully I can just wash out of this bracket, and then I can regale you with my
for sure.
Can regale you with all of my Jackie fangirling. All right.
This has been fun. We haven't seen Spabobin on stream yet, but it's kind of a foregone conclusion that he's going to be in Grands, so don't worry. All right, here we go. We got Ratttz on Thorsten again. We got joeyclassic on Drunk Jackie. Oh. All right, good sweeps. Kind of run the mix up there. Yeah, after that last match, you can kind of see how much slower Thorsten's dash is. Still an option he has, but you got to be careful. Oh, gets a throw. Yep. The potential damage on throw is massive too, because it's like you don't just get the throw, you get like potential juggle after it. Joey's trying to get the infinite going there. It doesn't quite happen, but the pressure, nice wheel kick. The pressure coming from butt alone is very strong. That move's ridiculous. I'm trying to think of like something that would compare to it, because it kind of hits at the range of something like Fei Long Rekka, but it is safe. It is safe on block. It's pretty so plus on hit that you can link and run the infinite off it. I forget what exactly infinite is because I haven't played against this character too much, but
yeah, the infinite's really funny, but Thorsten is a little bit weird. Some combos don't. They work a little bit different, or they're a little bit funny on him.
Yeah, definitely. If anyone knows, it'd be Spab. He's definitely labbed out all the like character-specific stuff that can happen in this game. Right? We're pretty close here. joeyclassic in the corner, but that doesn't scare him at all. Yeah, that's standing. Is that standing heavy kick? It's at a really good angle there for crushing Thorsten's sweep.
Gotta put the stop sign up.
Nice. Yeah, Thorsten's got a pretty good set of normals, and sometimes Slash Sword will surprise people. And the pressure was standing light kick coming out here. It's a super out. Phase, unfortunately. Ooh.
Oh, the recovery move. I totally forgot about it.
Oh,
that's so
damn.
funny.
Come on, come on.
Alright, well, that happened. Yeah, the wake-up attacks, and like every character's got different ones. Some of them are lows or overheads. Some characters just have like both of them are lows or both of them are mids, so you don't really have to worry about that. Oh, no full combo off that. We're both in a neutral situation here. Oh,
Drunk does fall out of Thorsten's combos in like a funny ways sometimes, which is like a challenging aspect of this matchup. Ugh.
This game can be a little weird about like which side you're facing when you knock someone down, because their sprite gets wider and so does the collision. So you'll be like to the left of someone, also good sweep. You'll be to the left of someone and they're in the corner and like they fall down and suddenly you're facing the wrong way. Looks like it is 2-1 for Ratttz right now. Alright, it comes to standing light kicks. Oh, the command grab. What's the damage going to be here? Right, just gets OTGs. Nice struggle from Ratttz.
Oh, do it a second time? You know it.
Oh, we're pretty much dead even. And the command grab's going to take it. Nice, good standing light kick there to beat bot. Thorsten like thrives based on his crouching kicks, but he's got a few other buttons that can be good to just throw out there to stop people. Really depends on the matchup though. Oh, could be Rattz's game. Nice. Alright. This could be it for JoeyClassic. Nice, lands a butt. That did so much damage.
Kind of an awkward scramble in the corner at the end.
No
but...
full punish. Ah, dang. There it is.
Alright, GG's. Whew. Whew. Rattsy losers.
So,
Going one more game at least. Thorsten Nation rise up. That's wild. Thank you, Joe. Alrighty, Masa. We're ready for another game. Oh, brother. My blood pressure rises like so much when I'm playing this game. It's really if there's anything I would want to impress upon an audience about this game is that it's one of the most exciting games I think you can play. Like the sheer amount of action that's constantly happening all of the time is just incredible.
yeah, I feel like there are a handful of games that kind of capture that feeling. Jackie Chan at the top for sure. Something like Asuka 120%. I've talked a lot with Nar about that. That's what really makes games like these shine. Is like, and I mean Asuka's a bit more balanced in this game for sure. You've got really good defensive options, but the main thing is like if a game makes you feel good to play, that's a good game.
Ooh, bad playing Kim-Maree. Can I get a game capture, please? A game capture, please.
Isn't that what we all want? Alright.
Spab is playing Kim-Maree. This character is really funny, considered a bottom tier character, but if she touches you, if she grabs you, like, your life is over. Especially if you have, if you don't have like a truly epic mash, you will also take way more damage. Spab and Moo Master both have pretty strong mashes that will absolutely ruin your day. No way! No way that beats Super there. Oh,
I believe it. I Want
God.
You is a powerful force.
Oh, brother. But approaching as Kim-Maree, her dash is even slower than Thorsten's. She really, really struggles to get in. And Spab giving up a game.
Yeah, it's like really funny that they managed to create a struggle grappler in this game. I'm sure it's not even on purpose, but
No.
well, maybe it is a little bit on purpose, but still. Yeah, we're seeing the switch here to Sam, which is another character, another low tier character, but he can also get some stuff going. He's got an infinite as well, I think. It's very precise.
Yeah, it's quite difficult. I don't know too many players who are capable of it, but Spab definitely is. And it's terrifying every single time. Sam's not like a major threat, generally, outside of options like that. He just really struggles in neutral. But I feel like Spab is definitely capable of overcoming the timer.
Dang.
The pressure on Spab.
Really looking for that Hatsu opener there.
Yeah.
That's just kind of one of the best things this character can do, which I guess speaks to the limitations of his toolkit.
The Spab getting a bunch of links, but yanhai.
Managed to get in there for the grab, which I was surprised. I thought Spab was, mashing light punch to stop that, but at just the right time, yanhai sneaks in there.
The yanhai's play is actually really solid. Like, really straightforward, practical, and also very difficult for Sam to deal with, because Sam just does not have the tools.
I'm definitely running out here. Oof. Spab might, Spab likes to play all these different characters because he knows what the game is capable of, but this might be the time to lock in.
Oh yeah, we're going over to Drunk. Drunk.
At the end of the day, he's still a man who wants to win.
Yeah. But I mean, like, if you sandbag a little bit, then you get more matches, right? You get to play more jacking. And look at this pressure.
This character's movement, he almost comboed off that too, is a crazy thing.
I love the projectiles in this game. Like, they're really strange. So, Drunk's projectile only is active when it lands, just like M. Lion's projectile, which means that, like, you really have to get a read and dash at them. This is not a jumping game. This is a dashing game. Oh, this damage from yanhai. Oh, he would really love to put this away. Oh my god, with a perfect.
Wow. Yeah, the perfect against Spab's Drunk Jackie too.
Wow. Okay.
This guy's seriously good. I can't believe I've never heard of him. Must be a, misplay on my end.
Yeah. Yeah, this is really exciting. Okay. Oh, great backdash from Spab. Okay.
Yeah, this should be it. Oh, there's that little corner thing again. Wow. Very hard to know which way you're facing sometimes.
Great read on the
hell
DP.
Yeah.
Backdashing to avoid it and then getting a huge punish.
I just love when you like KO with a multi-hit move like that and you get like 10 explosions. It's
yeah.
good.
The explosions really are so good. And I love the all of the end victory. Like, you don't have to press a thing. It just gives you a fatality every time, which is very funny. Unless you're playing Jackies. Okay. Spab in a pretty dominant position here. These projectiles keeping yanhai out, but yanhai finally finds a way in. But can't keep Spab in the corner. Okay. Looking very solid, but we're mashing. Spab's able to get up, but yanhai with the super.
Oh, dang. I like the pressure I was seeing from Spab, but yeah, that's going to call it out.
Oh, great combo. Oh my god. Not able to find a follow-up on Oki. And Admiral with the DP finding a way out of this pressure.
That was definitely playing with fire here, but like he knows what he has to do.
Well, with this chip. Oh, ooh. Oh, that was really scary.
That was a weird input error from yanhai. This could be define the game here.
Oh my god.
Oh, that's gonna take it. All right, Spab's still in this.
I'm really hyperventilating over here. Like,
This match is crazy right now.
Okay.
Yeah. Both of these guys are like showing that they're both under pressure here. There's a bit of drops happening. That's the human element of fighting games right there.
And
oh, this could be huge. Dang, okay.
Okay, full combo from Spab on this punish. All right.
Yeah, we'll see if he's able to put out yanhai's fire right now. It's not looking like it.
Why would you wake up with that? Okay. No way!
Wow.
The DP!
Just at the right moment. He's always going to do it. That's very brave from yanhai there, and that's going to take him the game.
Wow, yanhai. Holy moly.
I mean, I won't say Spab has never lost a game, but wow, this is pretty unexpected.
That's incredible. Thank you for playing. This is exciting. Holy moly. Alrighty. That's
crazy. New GOAT of this game.
Okay, so before we bring any more matches to you, we do want to remind you all about our upcoming events here at Community Lab. This coming Tuesday, next week, we have Advanced Varial Geo 2. This is a PS1 fighting game. One of the earlier anime incarnations with a bunch of really cool characters and a top-tier grappler. Say no more, I'm in. The damage in this game, also massive. I saw a bracket of this being played at Frosty Faustings this year, and it was one of the more exciting retro brackets that I saw. I think you're going to really enjoy this one. The following Tuesday, the 27th of May, we have Street Fighter the movie, the video game. This game is really, really funny. You think you know Street Fighter, but then you play this game. It's got all sorts of weird, strange stuff in it. And I don't just mean that you can infinite somebody by just doing heavy tatsu in the corner. I mean, like, really quite unusual aerial links where you can, like, juggle someone from corner to corner. A bunch of characters that otherwise you would not really think too hard about in Street Fighter are really relevant in Street Fighter the movie. I think you'll really enjoy it. It is a little unstable.
I'll say one thing.
Yeah.
I was talking in someone's stream, I think it was Mr. MKL, about how, like, this game was, like, seriously expected to be kind of Street Fighter 3 for a while. And I mean, it didn't deliver on that in the way people wanted, but I think that the designers at Incredible Technologies had a lot of ideas of, like, what a future of Street Fighter could look like.
Yeah.
And it involved all these, obtuse inputs where you'd hold a button, do the motion, and release the button, kind of like Primal Rage or Killer Instinct. And it's fucked up and it's fun.
Yeah. No, this game's like Street Fighter. So I really highly encourage you to show up for it. And then in June, we have Karnov's Revenge. Why don't you tell me a little bit about Karnov's Revenge?
Yeah, so I fucking love Karnov's Revenge. I think this game is good, just flat out. I like it more than ST. And I think, like, it's got a pretty good cast of characters. Obviously, there's a few low tiers, but I think when you look at, like, the overall spread of characters, maybe the majority of the cast is really strong. You've got the top four, which everyone can kind of agree is, like, Zazie, Lee, Ray, Karnov. You have Jin, Mizoguchi, Young-Mi are all really strong characters that have their good and bad matchups that are interesting to play. And even characters like Samchai and Marstorius can make upsets happen. But the main thing is it's really easy to pick up and play. Everyone's got, light combo into heavy chains and very obvious, like, strong special moves that you can just kind of throw out a neutral, and it's really fun to play.
Hell yeah. And then finally, on the 10th of June, we have Toy Fighter. Toy Fighter is the stealth sequel to Fighter's Destiny. So if you've played that, it's a point-based fighting game where you get a point every time you throw your opponent or deplete their health bar. You're going to have 5 points total. When they made Fighter's Destiny on the N64, the publisher basically axed the original development team. And they got scooped up by Sega. And so they decided to make the game again, but with toys. This game is pretty great. It's got a bunch of really strange stuff in it. Like, we've discovered bugs that allow people to to get free supers like in situations where they shouldn't get them. Like they can cancel straight into super where they shouldn't. It's got a really unique like rhythm game aspect to throwing. So there's like a little timer bar where you can either tech the throw or reverse for your opponent. But every time you break the throw, it introduces a unique Oki situation for both characters. So it could be true, like if you break my throw, you might be plus there. But if you try to reverse the throw and then I break it, then the situation's actually better for me. It's a really unusual game. If you like Virtua Fighter, it's a very similar game. It's just punch and kick. There's a dodge button. One of the unique mechanics of this game is that there are colored attacks and normal attacks. And you can dodge normal attacks, but colored attacks blow them up, and so do throws. Just to make sure that there's an additional spacing element, because it doesn't have the walk back and forth in 3D space that you would normally expect from a 3D fighter. And I think you're going to really enjoy that. We hope to see you soon back at the community lab next week for Advanced Variable Geo. We're going to be getting right back into it. So don't go anywhere.
Yeah,
Awesome.
and I will say, the games do get crazier as we go on. I think I wanted to ease people into it.
Yeah.
So when you tune in for the next couple streams, you'll probably see some pretty interesting reveals. And we 100%, I mean, for now, we're keeping it to Fightcade, Flycast, and Arcadia, which is Duck Station.
Mm-hmm.
But, you know, if people like what we're doing, I'd like to expand it to, you know, indie games and anything else that has kind of built-in net play. I don't know if we'll do stuff over Parsec. I think doing Parsec for tournaments is a real pain in the ass, but yeah, we'll get right back to Jackie Chan.
Yep. And up next is going to be me versus trashypanda. I gotta change the bracket text. This is Ratttz losers. Losters? Losers.
Losters.
Alrighty. I've played Trashy a lot. This is the matchup of all time, frankly.
Right. You see the approach here. Good throw. Tons of damage off that. Yeah, gets in the sweeps. Rush in kind of a tough position, but it's nothing he can't fight out of. Nice. The other overhead from Dragon Ball's Jackie is really strong.
No. It does so much damage.
Yeah, that shit does like 30%. Maybe it's ridiculous. Right, good sweep. Part of the problem with Thorsten being so reliant on those low buttons is anyone with an overhead like that can kind of blow him up for it. Oh, big damage. Nice, alright. Ratttz has kind of got this under control, but Dragon Ball is going to do a ton of damage there. And Pursuit. Oh, the Pursuit counter. Not often you see that come out. And actually, Ratttz managed to pick up a combo off that. I don't see that every day. Right, yeah, do remember to hit clip. I'm going to be kind of busy here paying attention to the game right now, but right now looking kind of tough for Ratttz. Oh, the raw reaction. I know what happened.
Oh, the plasma. It's just a little too close. It's just a little too close. The spacing is so specific in order to live.
Right.
Great backdash.
Doesn't quite get the punish on that. Oh, they're pretty much one hit away from death. And yeah, there's a little overhead kick that God, I keep getting stuck on the names for this. This is Dragon Ball Jackie, but like Spiritual Kung Fu or Five Animals. A lot of different names for this version of the guy.
You're getting better.
God bless these footsie buttons, you know?
Definitely. Really good game there. All right. Actually kind of backing off at the moment, trying to use these dashes to get in. Oh yeah, that super's gonna get it. All right, let's see the damage. Boom, all right. Gonna be a good chunk. Nice wake up attack coming out from Ratttz. What's this gonna be? All right, gets in there, sweeps. And the throw.
Better.
Yeah, when someone's dashing at you like that, you really have to guess, and not easy to make the right choice. Right, 1-to-1.
Come on, come on.
Yeah, one of the lucky things for my opponents is that I really struggle with the TOD off the light kicks. So the strike portion of my pressure is just not as strong as...
Yeah, we're on this chocolate brown Jackie right now. This game's colors are so bizarre because it's like for the Jackies there I've got pretty good ones, and then you've got everyone else looking like a zombie because apparently they died between the games, which is a really funny bit of lore that I don't know if that's made up or what, but I believe it. I mean, why else is Thorsten this perfect zombie green? But that's a crazy thing to do with these characters. I mean, right now both of them vying for that one final hit. Good, I believe it was crouching heavy punch. No, that might have been crouching light punch. Not too familiar with this version of Jackie's normals, because I do a lot to differentiate these characters. Oh, good throw. That hit from really far away, too. Oh, tries for the overhead, but it's a little too slow. Right, sweeps from Trashy. And that was a weird get-up attack that, I guess, knocked down, didn't connect both hits. Yeah, this is kind of scary. Ratttz wants to try and throw something out to hit Trashy, but something gets whiff punish here, that's game. Nice, gets a crouching light kick. This game definitely has footsies, but it's just the speed at which you have to play is so fast that it's very hard to prevent someone like, especially Dragon Ball Jackie, from just kind of overheading you like that.
I hate the like side switch. You can see my character like spin around as he's trying to figure out what side my opponent is sitting on. Oh
yeah.
my god. So there's like a little thing where sometimes you want to wait for them to hit the ground first in order to get the optimal rejuggle.
I think if it's possible, you can always like hold back a little bit, ease your way out of the corner before they land.
Oh, Sam?
Yeah,
really? No, okay.
Moves are just better than others.
It's just memeing.
Yeah, I gotta use all 10 of those seconds that the game gives you. Which, like everything, it's very fast. And this game literally has a 30-second timer, which is something that's usually reserved for like Virtua Fighter. Right, big damage coming out from Trashy.
Whoa.
OTG should not kill here, but what's the mix? Right, we're staying in neutral. Good catch. Yeah, you always got to keep that in mind when doing teleport. Against most characters, if they happen to read and backdash, they can catch you on that. And you know, if you don't teleport, then they've only put themselves into neutral. Right? This could be Rattz's game here, though. Rattz's round, rather. Yeah, you really got to watch out for those overheads. I actually don't know if you have to block those kicks high, but they're very overhead shaped, is what I'm trying to get at. Alright, really playing for like the counter buttons here. Pretty much, are we trying to, you know, crouching light kick and standing light kick around each other. Right, and that's one more for Trashy. We're 2-2 right now.
Both of us really, really want to get in, but neither of us have a safe way to do it.
I gotta like pull up the wiki and see what Dragon Ball Jackie's little high kick does. That definitely seems like his ticket against Thorsten. Character sort of relying on his crouching light kick. Oh, yep. That's going to be overkill. Okay, right. Axe kick is a mid, and it's let's see, -2 on block. It's not bad. Does put him in a weird situation where if he tries to push pressure, Thorsten up kicks might snipe him. Oh, so close here. Ah, that fireball was probably not the right choice. We're good though, lots of time and life to work with.
Getting better.
All right, the final Luigi.
Oh, there it is. Yeah, I gotta watch out for that move, because 2 of those and that's almost 50% right there.
GG's. Thanks for playing, Trashy.
Oh, the Nightbot got a little overzealous on the spam there, that's my bad. Anyway, trashypanda taking that 3-2 in a really close set.
Hell yeah. Alrighty. We have losers round 3. We're gonna watch Spabobin's game against JoePReal. Here in losers round 3. Like they're already in it.
Ooh, all right.
Or back to... So, people will tell you that this is like an 0-10... This is an 0-10 matchup in Thorsten's favor. The way that Spab and especially Moonmaster plays this matchup makes it feel very close. So Thorsten can like infinitely teleport away from Kim-Maree, right? But she's playing a game where she can backdash and cartwheel back to stop that. And so it leads to this really terrifying pressure situation for Thorsten. Spab finding the first round very quickly. The counterplay to this character is not obvious.
The thing with you know, Dirty Marie too is like she does so much damage. If she like lands one hit against Thorsten,
yeah,
he's really got to figure out how to come back from that.
JoePReal with the throw, doing a ton of damage.
They're probably not also totally aware that the best strength of this character in this matchup is to run away.
Yeah. Yeah, Thorsten can definitely choose what the engagements are. Kim-Maree's job is to make whatever Thorsten chooses to be a bad choice. And it's pretty difficult for mid-level players, like mid-level Kim-Maree players, to do that sort of thing. But the stronger players in the bracket might be able to achieve that. Okay, great throw from Joe, threatening to take this round. I don't know that we have it off of OTGs because Spab's mash is just legendary. Okay. All right.
Oh, man. Joe pressed something into that. You gotta be careful.
Oh, my God!
Oh!
Wow! Scary situation. Yeah. Very funny.
Oh, the combo. Let's see what's up.
Huge.
Yeah, the air throw reset that does a ton of damage.
Okay, we're doing a little match super.
Funny super pickup. Oh, that could be it. Ah, wow.
The funny
And
super.
the blow up, yeah.
The funny super as Thorsten is actually pretty good. Like, I've definitely scammed people out of matches by just mashing super. But against Kim, who's not really, like, throwing out a lot of lows, not, like, chilling out, trying to stop you from throwing her, I don't know that it's always a great choice here. Oh, my God. Okay. Wow, he got a throw there? Unreal.
Yeah, Joe's got to start respecting Spabobin's mash as well. Oh no, that could be a ton of damage. That could. Wow. Gets him.
Wow, wow. Okay, we're pressing the footsies button. We love the footsies button. Wow.
Oh, dude.
All right. Congratulations, Spab. Moving on. Joe, what a great run. Thanks for playing. Hope to see you back for Street Fighter the movie. Up next, we have winners finals. We're playing Sinistar versus yanhai. This is going to be quite the match. Sinistar. So I used to, when I was streaming regularly, I used to have open matches with my viewers, and Sinistar Sinistar would periodically show up and we'd play this game. And I think I've taken maybe like one set total from Sinistar, like a very solid, consistent player that's capable of picking up huge damage out of nowhere. And I haven't seen him. I can't remember the last time I saw him against a Admiral. So
Sinistar is mad good, but yeah, it's gonna be really up to how much, how much he's got the matchup on lock.
Yeah.
Come on.
Admiral versus Lao too. That's a fun one.
Mm-hmm. And yanhai is a pretty consistent player as well. Like really disciplined in a way that maybe not every Admiral is.
Ooh, weird situation there. All right. Sinistar's coming in with a bit of an early lead, but that can vanish so quickly.
Okay, big fireball damage.
We got the Cool Ranch color on Lao. Oh, throw. That's going to be huge damage.
So you can't get a double dutch on a throw, huh? I don't quite remember Admiral's combos. Okay, we block the super. Is there a punish? No, we're throwing out the big fireball. Great jump over the fireball, but unfortunately not enough.
Really good sweep there.
You're getting better.
Yeah, Lao just pretty much right behind like the top two, Admiral and Drunk. Got very good buttons, strong combos, puts you in that fucked up reset situation that we saw Sinistar doing earlier.
Yes.
In this, we'll see how much he's able to employ that here. This is a perfect situation for it. Nice reversal.
yanhai able to DP out and then start corner pressure. The raw super! Ah!
That's so good. That's so good on trade. Oh, that would have been really funny. Anyway, yeah, yanhai is just so at home with this DP. I imagine like he plays a bunch of games, and that's kind of his comfort is being able to throw a move like that.
Yeah, definitely. And so funny seeing both these characters with their various neutral options, because like it's not like Lao can't also just raw DP over and over again. It's probably safer for Lao, I feel like.
Oh, knockdown? Right. All it'll take is one more hit. Oh,
no
possible
way!
punish? Nope.
You thought it was your turn? DP. Oh, this game rules.
It's fun to be here as someone who's like got like some surface level experience with this game, because it's like I'm falling for all the things that they'd be falling for.
Yeah, yeah. Oh, we get the
trade super? Oh, Dizzy's, yeah, just throw him or whatever you want.
You're getting better.
Damn.
Yeah. I was just so able to like convert into this explosive damage.
Mm-hmm.
Come on.
But yeah, the trade super is like by far the funniest thing you can do because it's just like, oh, you got ample time to combo off this. You were probably stunning them if you get like a full, you know, heavy into Tatsu or whatever. The Tatsu can be kind of finicky to connect against some characters at some spacings, but I think an Admiral is pretty solid.
Definitely. Alright, yanhai with a very convincing start here. I actually think this kills, yeah.
Oh, dang, he was very close to like not getting those OTGs because he missed the first one, but
yeah,
it is hard to mash to avoid that.
The heavy overhead kick from Sinistar whiffing and then sending him into the corner really determined that whole match, I feel. Alright.
Fireball, tries to fireball again. Yeah, this is not bad, not a bad spot to be in. And yeah, when you do block strings like that, you're pretty much safe.
And also look at the chip on fireball.
Oh, the trade? Wow. Wow.
Oh my god.
What an interaction right there.
I feel like unless yanhai backdashed there, would have been pretty difficult to get out. Should have taunted.
Should have taunted. That's crazy. But I mean, you know, if it does deprive them of super, then maybe, man. This game's funny. Oh, the cross under reset?
Yeah.
Okay,
yeah, Lao has
really
a bunch of sneaky
yanhai.
tricks like that.
Yeah. That's
The
thing
raw super again, but oh, funny, the last hit didn't land, so...
Neutral situation. Oh, the pickup, yeah. Good call from yanhai there. It's going to be 1-2.
That's so brutal. I feel like if he had gotten the last hit, would have knocked down, and so he would have won off of OTG, but unfortunately, just fell out. That sucks.
Yeah, this whole reset situation from Lao is crazy, and there really isn't a clear way to deal with it unless you nail your backdash. Alright, front this time, blocks it.
And the thing about that huge sweep that Admiral is, that yanhai is defending with, if he gets that blocked, it's quite punishable. Like, it's not safe. But getting it at max range, really great. Sinistar cleaning things up.
Gets the taunt at the end there. And the funny thing about that reset situation is, if you do have them just down to a sliver of life, you can always go for DP in that juggle and guarantee the kill rather than go for the reset. But you probably won't be seeing that. Because damage in this game is so high, you're probably going to kill them rather than get into that situation. Oh, mashing these jabs.
Ooh.
Yeah, that's the thing about Admiral's best button being his crouching light punch. Oh, that could be it.
It's unfortunate whiffing that attack. Going
so
over
Admiral's
the
strongest
crouching
button in neutral being his crouching light punch means that you can't really use overheads to jump over it the way you can crouching light kicks.
No.
It kind of comes to shape a lot of his matchups. Good wake-up kick.
Oh, wow. What a great response to super. Okay. Oh, no, we're mashing! You're getting hit by the super.
Okay, gets up. Oh, the throw! Can't really get anything off that. This is a really sticky situation. Is Sinistar gonna live? Oh, this
no
is so
way
tight.
He gets the throw.
Ah, damn.
It was so much effort just
I would
to
have
even
lost my
get
fucking
that.
mind right there. If Sinistar did a really ignorant DP, that could have taken him the game.
Yeah.
I was half expecting it, to be honest, but I think he's kind of he's a very solid player. He's very serious about this right now.
Yeah. Alright. yanhai. Wrong out the gate.
Big opener. Yep.
Huge damage. But unfortunately, we're whiffing. Okay, but we got kind of a neutral exchange there. Alright.
This is tough. 2-2 right now. Both players are kind of playing at their limit here. Oh, misspaces the overhead and gets punished. Is it going to be game? Wow.
Did it start beginning to look a little desperate? I feel like he's fishing for things. And
That was really good from yanhai, I gotta say. Nice. Okay, getting more of these throws, but they put them in a really awkward situation. Yeah, you can't really get a pickup. Somewhat weak OTGs as well. Seeing a lot of chatter right now about the state of Sinistar, but
I just feel like yanhai's figured out a lot of what Sinistar wants to do in neutral.
I was wrong. Maybe he does not need to DP more. I apologize. I don't have any influence over the outcomes of this match. Oh, is this it?
yanhai!
Wow.
Let's go! I did not expect this. Going all the way to grand finals. Congratulations, yanhai.
Yeah, what an upset.
Huge. All right, we have a linear bracket. We're going down to losers semis. Spam and trashypanda are going to be duking it out.
This is a weird situation. We got someone in winners we've like never seen play the game before. We have Spabobin, pretty much the rest of the top 4 in losers right now. It's really a mystery who's going to come out on top. But yeah, that was nuts. He like figured Sinistar out at the end there.
Yeah, definitely. Okay, both of our players on not their mains, which is kind of funny. I assume Trashy does not feel comfortable playing Dragon Ball Jackie against Spabobin, but we're gonna see.
Yeah.
His Sam is still pretty decent. With a pretty solid lead. Ooh, the full screen whiff. You don't want to see that.
I'm actually a bit of a Lao hater because his character's so good, so we'll see what he's able to do here.
Oh, we get it from full screen? You know what? Take it back. Maybe that's a great option.
I do like the backdash into Fireball there, though. That's a really good option to try and force a whiff. Oh no! Cooper out here. Oh. Egging him on the jump back, too. Jumping's a really weird thing in this game, because it's like, it sucks, but it's really good in some situations. Eats the whole Fireball. No OTG and trades with a sweep, I think. That's going to do a chunk.
Spab finding these punishes on Dragon Balls is pretty surprising. That's a really difficult move to find punishes on. In my experience, like, I feel like I always have to just let him rock and just be like, I guess you got me, you know?
Yep.
But Trashy going back home. Just a Dragon Ball player at heart, you know? Scary situation.
This can do crazy things.
Sam can, like, put up the blender, and sometimes, depending on the shape of your character's buttons, there might not be a way for you to get out of it, like, too easily.
Oh, the link. So Spab's able to get any crazy long combos going, but he's kind of finding awkward positions where he can't really get a clean hit. Oh, that jumping heavy kick kind of doing work in this matchup. Oh, what a weird reset. Right, Trashy probably trying to go for a throw there off that reset. Really strong option. I think there's literally nothing you can do about a like throw off reset, unless
look at this,
like
dizzy.
Backdash.
Wow!
No kidding. Oh.
No! What is this? Is this a draw?
A trade?
Let's go! Run it back!
This game is insane. Oh my god. Oh, the super. Good choice.
This game rules. Okay, Trashy looking really dominant in this round. Oh, but a great backdash from Spabobin, allowing him to get out of the situation.
A good backdash coming from Trashy. This is going to be a really tough situation to fight out of. Oh. Right, the dash catches him there. Puts him into like this weird air juggle state.
Yeah. Yeah, it happens whenever your character is airborne and like counter hit by it in a weird way. It happens to Thorsten's wheel kick too. I love the light kick spam. It's just really funny looking.
Oh, the stun. I was not expecting the stun to happen there, but yeah, it's going to be 2 for Spabobin.
Yeah, Sam... The fact that he's managed to get 2 different dizzies with Sam is really surprising to me. It's pretty...
It does stack. It stacks up pretty well if you don't OTG.
Yeah,
but...
it does decay really... much slower than you would expect.
Right, locking into Thorsten?
This seems like kind of a reach. I don't know, but this matchup is
Maybe
pretty
trying to
good
keep
for
it
Thorsten,
simple.
if I'm being honest.
I guess Sam does, yeah. Sam does kind of struggle with these buttons, but we'll see what trashypanda is able to do here.
So this is the situation I was describing earlier. Thorsten doesn't really have a good button to get out of the blender, because all of his low buttons sort of move him forward a little bit, and so he'll sometimes just get owned by it. Small price to pay for all of the other upsides that you get in this matchup. Ooh, not able to get an up kick. And now Spabobin's in a position to capitalize. But Trashy only needs to get in like once.
Oh, the links?
No! I would have done something similar. You know what? I can totally appreciate
there you have it.
Wake Up Super there. Like, it low crushes a bunch of stuff, so it feels really good. And then there's a possibility that you get a full combo into Dizzy, like off of it. But unfortunately, Spabobin's just too close. So we're just going to eat all of the damage. Going all the way to losers finals. Spabobin v Sinistar.
Never expected this to be losers finals, but
Yeah. Yeah, for sure.
2 people in this game who play often enough to be B ranked, because Fight does have rank decay.
Yeah, it's so hard to get a B in a lobby this quiet. It turns out that if you're like low-key kind of a legend, you know, not that difficult.
Yeah, people will seek you out at the tallest mountain. That's true.
Full range fireball. Oh no! The repeated dash in. Wow, this pressure from Spabobin is so real. I'm sure he's locking in now. Like,
oh yeah, GG's Trashy. Thank you for showing up. It was really fun to watch. Crazy how this bracket has been going, though.
yeah, it's been a blast. Oh, he definitely had some great surprises. A lot of cool matches. And Sinistar finding it very hard to get in, but finally we find a little bit of action for him. Oh, same side. Into
really
Dizzy.
ambiguous there.
Yeah, you're saying Lao having these left-right 50-50s, they're also fairly ambiguous too.
It's crazy. You can just do that, and it's like, yeah, if you get hit by it, you're stunned. That's the game.
Yep, definitely. Huge damage from Spab. Okay, he's actually getting rid of the Dizzy. I assume because he feels like if he gets another real combo, his opponent's dead anyway, so... No way! What a great reaction to Super. Oh
yeah,
my
for sure.
god. The little slide can like left-right you. And it can go under a bunch of stuff. We just slam the Super, end the game in
Good
our
reversal
favor.
Super there, yep.
I love the glitch. Little
Yeah, the game's
That's
fucking
so
sputtering
fun.
and cracking under the weight of being played by people.
So this is a game running on a Kaneko Kaneko arcade hardware, and basically none of their games emulate well. As a Senno liker, as a Gutsen liker, none of those games run particularly on Fightcade. A Spabobin in such a dangerous position here. Chip is a real consideration at this low of health. Fireball, when you block it, does so much damage. Okay, Spabobin. Oh!
Wow. That's unfortunate.
You're getting better.
Yeah, just throws out the pot at the wrong time, full of well, delicious sake or something or other alcoholic.
Yeah. We got the big combo. Oh, and we're cashing out our Dizzy as well. All right. I'm in.
Oh, the backdash? That's crazy. If he got like backdash, forward dash, punish, because it's just that fast.
With this kind of a life lead, I think it's pretty difficult to impossible for Lau to come back here. Like, I don't want to say never, but...
Yeah, and even getting the reset takes time to execute.
Granted, I mean, like, Lau's dashing options are pretty good. And that's what you want when you're dealing with Jug. You know, having a fast dash and great options afterwards. Oh, this pressure from Spabobin is so terrifying. Yeah, we gotta throw!
Up simple OTG, standing light kick. Oh, the trades? Wait, are we cooking? Oh, the pickup from Sinistar. Oh, just throws a Tatsu.
Just the sliver of health.
Wow, yeah, Spab really wants this one.
Yeah, I'm sure. I'm sure as soon as he dipped down into losers bracket, it's just like, all right, time to take the weighted vest off, you know. What a great combo. Does he get a Dizzy here? No. I half expect to see it. Relax.
Oh, the link.
What a perfect.
That's
nuts. Jeez Louise, the pressure is just so intense. Because, like, it's so easy for Drunk to represent Bro on both blocked and hit lights. It's very difficult to defend against him up front. I assume that... I feel like Sinistar is not representing DP.
Ooh, I would not have blocked that. That's crazy.
Spabobin. The rage. Wow. What a showing. Thank you so much. We're going to grand finals.
This is no longer a game to Spabobin. He has left the lobby. He has ascended. Oh, no, he's there. I thought he left for a second. And, you know, I would have had to leave too just to cool down. All right.
Our grand finals match between Spabobin and yanhai will be beginning shortly. yanhai, just what an upset from earlier. Showing us a surprisingly clean Admiral from basically out of nowhere. I personally have never met this player before, and so it's really exciting to see someone at Grands that you've just never heard of.
I feel like I've been seeing like people cheering him on in chat.
Yeah.
I assume this is kind of a
known
like
quantity to other
engineered
people.
Yeah,
Sure.
this is like they've been preparing their secret weapon. They've been training him.
We're here. Sorry, we had a crash on OBS. Whew. We're up. Dizzy from Spab. Oh my god. The blender. Holy moly. Get him. yanhai's not going down without a fight. But you can really feel like the whole atmosphere is completely different. Wow, what a jump. Mm-hmm.
You're getting better.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
Come on, come on. Come on. Fight.
Yeah, just the way that Spab represents, like, composes himself in neutral is very different too. A little cautious, but not overly so. Yanhai finding a little bit of action, but unfortunately gonna be eating this huge combo. And Yanhai is really struggling to deal with this light kick.
Come on. Come on. Good fight.
And the thing is that Yanhai does not have a whole lot of like really stable, safe solutions to that sort of pressure. Like DP's is very committal. Spabobin would get a full combo if he blocks it. But Yanhai finding around here, off of the strength of super, is bare muted. I don't have... Looks like you're... How about... Hang on one second. How about now?
I hope I'm not muted, because, yeah, I've
No,
been enjoying the hell out of this.
It was capturing a different screen.
Oh, that's awkward. Anyway, yeah, we got Spab here. Really looking to take this, but yeah, they're pretty much even right now. Oh, that could have been game right there.
Yanhai.
There we go.
Wow. Very convincing. Yeah. Yanhai is still here. Like, this is a very real match.
I want him to win. I want, like, the story to happen, but I think Spab is just too solid at this point. I don't think he's gonna, you know, let too many openings slip by him.
Well, certainly not.
Yeah.
Okay, does he have a punish here? Not really, but...
Yeah, he can kind of take back his turn by doing, like, dash up, standing light kick. Oh, that should be it.
Yeah, the infinite.
Yeah, the jab. The butt loops.
Yeah, I would just keep doing it.
Yeah, if he gets those down, then that can be the set right there. But nothing's hopeless. It really comes down to if Yanhai is able to, you know, find these openings in neutral. It's just really hard against his character.
Yeah, between
These two are
DP and
mashing
dash,
each other,
like
matching each other's dashes.
oh my
Oh,
god,
the trades.
that crouch is at maximum distance. Oh, the bees.
Master of the scramble. Oh shit! Please don't let this happen.
I'm gonna rejoin.
Yeah, because right now this is one round to Spab.
Bab says it froze on his end as well.
Oh, if it froze on his end, that's yeah. Well, that's 1-1, but I don't know how we're gonna handle the round. I think we can start over, but
I'm gonna lose it.
it really depends.
I'm gonna lose it if Puerto Rico's electric grid is conspiring to ruin grand finals.
That's not out of the question. Looks like Yanhai is still connected, but we'll see. We'll see what Fight Kid has to say about this.
Oh, come on. Spabobin says, I had to close it. It was the insane loud buzz, and it wasn't moving. And they're not in the lobby anymore!
He's probably resetting just to make sure.
Thank God. All right, we'll remake. We'll just remake. So it's 1-1. as I recall.
Yes, yeah, we're taking every step to secure that the game is working when we get back into it. No residual, bad vibes on Fightcade.
Mm-hmm, mm-hmm. Looks like Spab may be resetting Fightcade as well, just to make sure. Players are checking with our TO about whether or not they're going to be starting with additional games. Looks like they are. It won't represent on our scoreboard. Ours is grabbing directly from Fightcade.
Yeah, I'm gonna say start from 1-1. It just makes it easier on all of us.
It looks like they may be remaking with some pretty strict settings here. They're going
I'll go
to
with
reset.
it. Spab knows this game. I think I'm giving it to Sim. Yeah. Yeah. Really, really inconvenient spot for this to happen, but we're all good.
Mm-hmm. Incredible.
Dude, you get to hear the loud drinking sounds.
Yeah.
That's crazy.
I don't think I've ever seen the full charge animation, actually. That's so funny.
We're seeing the auto combos too, which is every character has like a standing light punch auto combo, but most of them are not great.
Yeah, I don't think they all... I can't remember the last time I've seen them come up in actual play.
Spab using this opportunity to practice his butt loops.
Yeah.
Which is, kind of the most efficient way to do damage with this character. Alright, we are powering up.
Now we're in it for real. Spab finding a butt, but not finding that much off of it. In the corner, but
yeah,
doesn't
just out
matter.
of range for that pot to hit, but this is going to possibly be the game. Okay, can't quite get the big OTGs.
The trade.
Ouch.
Spab is now 2-1. Looking to reset this bracket.
Oh shit, I almost forgot it was a reset too. Yeah,
Yeah.
Spab's going to have his work cut out for him.
Yeah, especially since this match is more even than I think any of us had originally anticipated. Oh, okay. Whew. I thought he was going to get a full combo. I assume he might be able to, actually. What a sequence.
The overhead.
Oh my god.
Come on.
I would not have blocked that overhead, for sure.
You're getting better.
Yeah, this is really everything Spabobin said here. If he can just keep this up. A lot of people get down on like online tournaments and stuff, but especially with a game like this can kind of be the only way you have to play other people in this, and that's
True.
really something special when someone like yanhai comes out of nowhere to really stake his claim. Okay, big damage coming out here. Is the OTG gonna kill? Ooh. These trades keep happening. and they're always working for, or I guess these setups rather, are always working for Spab.
Mm-hmm. Alrighty, looks like we are resetting the bracket. So we're going to remake, so that way we get...
Yep, we have proper scores and everything. They were talking about Spab challenging so you could stay on player one side. I actually don't know if this game has player side differences.
Mm-hmm.
It seems like the type of game that would have them, but...
I don't know of any off the top of my head. But yeah, I know personally it is kind of disorienting and kind of weird when you have to swap sides for a reason like that. I actually appreciate it also as a commentator, so that way the nameplates don't change, like they just stay everything stays the same. A big combo from Spabobin. But yanhai finding one of their own. A little better OTG sequence, but Spabobin's mash preventing the third OTG from coming out. And remember, if you whiff an OTG, if somebody wakes up, oh, the loop, the whole loop.
Yeah, Spab's got those.
That is not a trivial thing to do. It's actually a quite difficult trick. There are many imitators. But I don't actually know of too many drunk players who can do it other than Spab.
That's true, yeah. Appreciate yanhai using crouching jab in order to check the butt, though.
Mm-hmm.
Really crucial in this matchup. Oh, big damage. Really good reset.
Great cross up. Yeah, the dash through. When you have an opponent who's got like the weird soft knockdown, it really is a great opportunity to hit them with the left-right. And defending against it is very difficult. Because unlike a normal left-right, like, you may struggle to react. I think it's really a reaction thing rather than just picking a lane.
It's very difficult, and you have to know which side even if you want to backdash, you got to know which side they're on.
Yes. Yeah, that's
pretty
true.
Much comes down to a hard read. Oh no, that's gonna be it.
Does he get it on OTGs? Oh my god! No!
That is unbelievable.
With 0 on the clock! yanhai!
Come on.
Let's
yanhai
go,
might be the
buddy.
greatest player to ever touch this game, actually.
Oh, that's so sick. Thank you, yanhai. What a gift.
This game's still able to surprise, even this far into it. Oh, he's really playing the calculated neutral here. He's down pretty far. This is going to be tough.
Mm-hmm. And this overhead is so hard to react to.
yanhai has had a pretty good record of DPing out of those, but yeah, if he just does it on like reaction to a light kick, he could be putting himself into a bad situation.
Yeah, if Spabobin blocks DP in neutral, it's like a guaranteed 40%. Like, it's pretty bad.
Oh, good overhead from yanhai. Doesn't get a full combo off it, though. Weird situation. Good backdash from Spab. Oh, this is so tough.
Oh, no!
Yeah, it's going to be it. All right, 1-1 right now in this bracket reset.
Yeah, the way that Admiral's DP, like, swooshes you forward, basically, like, gives the punish to your opponent on a silver platter. You know, like, it's very... it's very hard to not punish it, I feel. Spab really looking for the butts here. Finds an overhead into a full combo.
This is going to be huge.
Oh, a dizzy too! Oh, we dropped it!
I can't believe he dropped that. Oh, goes for the chip damage. We're good. Everything's fine.
Okay. Oh, great dash. Spabobin's really scared of threatening with light kick because like yanhai only needs to guess right with the DP like once to win this game. We got the butt loop. Oh my god, 4 loops.
Good fight.
Good job. Fantastic.
Come on, come on, come on.
Yeah, you know your opponent is like locking in when they select the alternate color. You're just like, all right, buddy. I'm green now. Oh, great punish on the slide kick.
Oh, can't quite find the OTGs.
Ooh.
Nice.
He dies to chip. That's so sad.
Good fight. Fight.
A great combo.
Bit damage here.
Fab running the do nothing Oki, the mind buster. Oh, Spab gets a whole punish. Wow. That's actually a surprisingly difficult super to punish sometimes because it pushes Admiral away from you. But he manages to get a whole combo as a punish. Huge combo. Oh, a dizzy. Do not play with your food. I swear.
Damn. Well, there you have it. It's gonna be a perfect coming after Spab.
God, congratulations. I can just see. Oh, brother, when he didn't kill off the dizzy, I just feel my blood pressure rising. Oh my god. Congratulations, Spabobin. Winning. Jackie Chan here at Community Lab. Congratulations, yanhai on second. Congratulations, Sinistar on third. Before we get out of here, I do want to remind you all about our upcoming events here at the Community Lab. Next week, we have Advanced Variable Geo. This is a anime fighter on the PS1 with huge damage, a bunch of funny characters, including a top-tier grappler. This game's going to be available at Combo Breaker, along with our next game, Street Fighter the Movie, the following Tuesday. This is a what if Street Fighter went in a completely different direction with its crazy aerial loops where you can juggle people from corner to corner. A bunch of strange new moves and input types that you would never see in any other Street Fighter ever. It's got a bunch of cool and strange bugs, some of which are banned. The following week, we have Karnov's Revenge. This is another alternate universe Street Fighter, but what if Data East made Street Fighter with some really, really unusual characters? Karnov's balloon attack in particular providing a bunch of unique angles to attack your opponent from in one of the fastest paced games. Like, Karnov's is a line of cocaine. This is an incredible game, and I think you'll really enjoy it. The following Tuesday, the 10th of June, we have Toy Fighter. This is a Virtua Fighter for fun havers. Like, if you just want to press buttons, this is the game for you. Unlike any other fighting game you've ever played, it's got a point system where you deplete your opponent's points by knocking them down, depleting their health bar, throwing them. You can also atemi, so you can, if your opponent is juggling you, you can grab their button as you're falling, and then take 2 health points away from them if they don't tech your counter. A very unusual game. I think you'll really, really dig it. That's it for us.
I sure did. I'm gonna, can't wait to stitch these VODs together and put it all up on YouTube. It's gonna be real good.
Alrighty. We'll see you again next week. Good night, everybody.